What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the news that's made its way around over the last couple days in Cyberpunk's player count dropping. Now, I want to talk about it, but I also want to take, honestly, I think a very different kind of spin on it, where I'm not going to be negative on the game about this, and I think that that's probably what you'll find different. You know, we've talked about a lot of the issues Cyberpunk 2077 has had, okay? I am greatly on the side of I want this game fixed, it should have been delayed, stuff like that. I mean, I've made, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 videos on Cyberpunk over the last couple weeks, so if you guys missed any of those, make sure you catch up just to maybe see where I stand on it. But again, let me tell you, this player count dropping, to me, is not as big of a deal as I think other people are making it, and I think that it's kind of I don't know how to title this, so I didn't necessarily title it like this, but I think it's kind of the wrong thing to be getting mad at the game on, okay? So I want to talk about all that in this video. As always, if you guys are new, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you guys want to follow our Twitch account, I'll leave a link for that in the description below. We try to live stream there a couple times a week, and we also live stream at least one time a week on YouTube, okay? So again, you guys have probably seen this 79% player base drop, okay, or player count drop since launch. So it's been around a month, and they've lost 7, and now this is only on Steam, okay? And I know people, I mean, I do agree that's an important stat to kind of bring up, because people will say, well, it's not the overall thing, it's only on one place or the other. Yeah, it's a lot harder to figure out the numbers on PlayStation, on Xbox. There is a website that kind of does PlayStation stats. It's not the greatest thing, in mankind, okay, but it's pretty darn decent. But at least on Steam, 79% of the players that played it day one are no longer playing the game. Now, again, speaking of Marvel's Avengers, that's kind of the point here, is that it's not a big deal. Cyberpunk is, in my opinion, I think it's just the way the game is. Cyberpunk is a storytelling, open world game, okay? And while there is a lot you can do in this game, it is finite, and it's supposed to be finite, and you're supposed to reach an end. And in all reality, now look, I gotta be transparent, right? I haven't beaten this game, right? I haven't, honestly. My wife has gotten into Minecraft. You guys have probably seen Minecraft just in general around the internet. It's making a big comeback. I feel like, pioneered it. She started playing it weeks before anybody else did. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's playing it again. But the PlayStation has been removed in my possession, basically. So I haven't had, I'm not gonna, so basically what I'm saying is I'm blaming my wife for this, okay? I'm sorry to her. But like, I haven't been able to play Cyberpunk 2077 all that much. But again, what I will say is, like, the game is only, and we've heard about this, right? If you just do the story, it's not going to take very long. And in all reality, you can sink 30, 40, 50, 60 hours. That's probably around like an average. You know what I mean? I know I gave quite a few numbers there, but the amount of people spending like 100+ hours in this game, I don't think are all that much. And again, like, once you beat it, you kind of stop. Now, you can go back and you can replay and make different choices. And I'm not saying that nobody does that, because people do, people actually do that. But the game's not designed to play it nonstop every single day like a grind. And again, bring up Marvel's Avengers, that is when you lose players in a game like Avengers or a game like Anthem or Destiny or any one of those games, Fallout 76. I know I'm kind of lumping them all together, but those just really, I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Any of those kind of games, then you have an issue. Because the point of those games, okay, and the reason, again, I bring up Avengers, or another reason I bring up Avengers, is the last time we talked about, and really the internet talked about player counts dropping drastically, was on Avengers. So we just got done, kind of bagging on Avengers for like, haha, you lost all your people, like stuff like that. And then now we get this. And I think people are getting upset and are attacking. They're using this as an opportunity to attack CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk about this issue, when in reality, again, they're not the same games. This is a game that you do finish, okay? And again, it's been a month. It's been 1 month, and now not exactly a month, but pretty close to a month. I guess you could say people that bought it on Christmas, right, or got it for Christmas Day, maybe they wouldn't be done with it yet. But in reality, if you've played this game since day one, okay, and you really haven't played all that much else, you should be done with it. Now, again, it's not like a race. It's not like I'm demanding, like, if you guys didn't beat this game in 45 hours, what are you doing? Why did it take 47? It's not like that. But, again, like, if you're playing it day one, it's the only game you're playing, you're going to beat it. You're probably going to beat it within the month, and then you're going to stop. There's no reason to go back into it. That's why a game like this DLC, season pass, stuff like that. It's just to expand it. And it does get people going back in because you've beaten it, you've put it down, and then you're picking it back up to play the additional content. But again, it's different from like Avengers. Last we heard about this, because Avengers, the whole point is consistently playing, and they're doing new updates, and they're changing the overall game and all this different, they're adding all this stuff, and the point is you're just supposed to constantly play it over and over and over. And if you stop, well, that ruins the entire game, because the story is like 6 hours. Okay, the story in Avengers you can beat in one day if you try, and then the rest of it is all about leveling up and doing skins and getting money and stuff and playing with your friends and stuff like that. And so that's where the constant updates really can like help the game, and if you don't have them, can really hurt the game. So yeah, I mean, I don't know where this video is going to kind of land. I try to normally predict what you guys are going to, like, normally, and I do give myself credit for this, normally I can kind of predict dislikes or predict some of the negative things people may say in the comments. I don't know where people are going to land with this, but I don't know how to make it more clear that it's like, you can hate this game, you can love this game, you can stand anywhere in between. It's completely cool. I would say, though, if you hate this game, which you have every right to, or, you're disappointed, the bugs, whatever the situation may be, this isn't really the spot to get mad at it for. You know what I mean? This isn't the thing where it's like, ha, got you. You lost players. I'd say if you lost players like within the first 5-6 days, then you have a problem. If you have people playing the game, and which, by the way, and because actually the funny thing, I just walked myself into the joke, is the refunds. The refunds is where you make fun of them. You know what I mean? Because it's like, that is what I was just about to say. If people played the game the first couple days and they put it down, they never touched it again, that's where you nail them on. In reality, actually, this game was even worse, where not only did they put the game down, they forced companies that never did refunds, like Sony, who was obviously had a very strict refund policy, to do refunds. So that's where you nail them. But a month later, having not as many players, kind of expected. It would be the same thing for any, not even just open world, but any story game. If you told me Last of Us Part 2 had 80% less people playing it 1 month after it came out, I mean, yeah, actually, I beat the game in 3 days. I played the game 3 days straight, beat it, took me like 26 hours. I haven't picked it up since. So I would be a metric on, I stopped playing the game after 3 days. But like, I played it. I experienced the full game. I gave them the money, all that stuff. So I just think, if you love the game, it's been a tough couple weeks and months, right, because everybody's kind of bagging on it. If you hate the game, again, every right to do either one, but this isn't, I would say, a thing that is like overly negative, or this is something that you could say like, ha, gotcha. You know what I mean? It's not like a gotcha moment. So let me know in the comments below, where do you guys stand on this? Do you think maybe it is a big deal? Maybe I'm missing something? Do you think it's not a big deal? Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel, Podcast Now. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all of these videos go up. Again, if you guys want to follow our Twitch channel, we have streamed Cyberpunk over there as well. It's called Podcast Now, but the link for it will be in the description below, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you all on the next video.